Class Game is a poem with the key themes of discrimination and prejudice because of class, and this can be the words that you use and where you live. The implication in the poem is that this doesn't or it shouldn't matter. This is the poem in its entirety. And you'll notice that the structure uses repeated questions that involve the reader. How can you tell what class I'm from? The you is direct address, and it grabs the reader's attention and makes us think that it's actually spoken to someone. I can talk posh like some, but the speaker doesn't want to conform and doesn't want to pretend to be somebody that she isn't. With an ollie in the mouth, down my nose, talks about the superior attitude of other people that speak differently or are from a different class. And the speaker references her second-hand clothes, suggesting that she's poorer or she's different to other people. Why do you always wince when you hear me say ta-ra to me ma instead of bye mummy dear? Mocks posh people by using her local dialect and showing that there's little difference in what's actually being said. Again, the second stanza, you get a repeated question again to structure the poem, and the speaker again goes on to make contrasts and show the differences between people of different classes. A corpie is a comparison between a council house and a semi-detached house, and also suggests that people of different classes can afford to live outside of the city centre in the Wirral, which is a more middle-class area in Liverpool. Sitting on my patio, we have a yard. The brackets help suggest that that is a mocking tone that the poet is using. Have I a label on me head and another on me bum is suggesting that we all look the same, so it's using humorous imagery. And there's a lot of comparisons that you can make between this poem and Half Caste, where John Agard does the same kind of thing and uses humorous and ridiculous imagery to get you to think about why people are using particular words or having particular prejudices. The comparison of the hands is more imagery that is used for this comparison. And don't I crook me little finger when I drink my tea is mocking a posh stereotype. Toilet instead of bog shows you that even though the words change, the action is still the same. Everyone does this. At the end of the poem, the question has changed. Why do you care what class I'm from? And there's that implication there of that prejudice and that discrimination that people may have because of how people speak. She uses food and family and jobs to define her class. And finally, uses the really effective last sentence that she is proud of the class that she comes from, showing that she's proud of her identity, and by using a different variety of the question being asked, that is a very strong and effective statement. Looking at a question, you could think about how Casey demonstrates the theme of prejudice by using language, by using structure, by using different techniques such as contrasting imagery.